What is happening, vinyl community? It is Dylan Hayes here. I have not put out a video in a good while. I apologize for that. A lot of busy stuff going on. As a teacher, this year has been incredibly stressful, and a lot of things going on, and a lot of being exhausted and tired. But I'm here now. And what I kind of want to do going forward, instead of doing like weekly videos, I just want to give like gaps of time, and then put up a video of all the different like Elvis things I've collected or records at that point. I figured that might be good for content, might be good to get some stuff out there, less stressful for me, and also gives you guys something to still look at. Behind me, I've got my Japanese copy of Elvis in Person, 1969, and I've also got the Friday Music version of Moody Blue. Love both those copies. I don't know about you guys. I always, for some reason, gravitate back towards the Moody Blue album and From Elvis Presley Boulevard, Memphis, Tennessee. I don't know what it is about the Jungle Room sessions. For some reason, if I'm on an Elvis shuffle, which I am quite often, I somehow always, that gets slipped in there somewhere. I really enjoy those recordings. I know several people don't, but I really, really do. I think the music in there is just awesome. And maybe it's got something to do with that's his last album, just that kind of like, that kind of knowledge there, if that puts some kind of like tone on it. But anyways, I'm drifting. So here is a stack of some of my more recent Elvis vinyl finds. I'm definitely going to check, and as I'm going through this, making sure there's nothing that I've missed. I've picked up some really cool stuff since my last video. I'll just go ahead and start in here. So this, I was able to find another copy of the Elvis NBC TV special, 1968 comeback special LP. This, again, was an awesome find. I was able to find in the shrink. I'd say, very good plus, near mint condition. I'll go ahead and open it up for you guys. This might be a longer video just because I want to kind of go through this stuff and let you see everything on the inside and be as gentle as possible, especially with this copy. So again, it's still in the shrink. It is a rigid vinyl copy. We've got the pink catalog inner sleeve here. And then we've got the album. So like I said, really good copy. I was happy to find this. I actually got this really cheap on eBay. I want to say it was like $5. Some of those you just kind of stumble across that it's an auction, and for some reason the algorithm didn't pick it up. That's kind of what happened with my other NBC TV special copy. That was actually my promo stamp copy of the 68 comeback special. Just, it wasn't picked up by the algorithm, I guess, or nobody really noticed it, and got it super cheap. So I'm always really excited when I have those finds. Even though I don't really much listen to this particular album, mostly because I think the sound quality on it is not that good. It's still one of those fixtures you like to have because it's a big chunk of Elvis history right here. So that's that one. This one I was actually really excited to pick up because I hadn't gotten a copy of this yet for the record store day. I want to say it was 2018 record store day. And that was the Elvis at American Sound Studio 2 LP. I really like this set. I've got the box set as well. That's got all of the main tracks. But this obviously has, the more yellowish colored LPs a part of it. I got this off of Discogs. I hardly ever do a lot of purchasing off of Discogs. Just because for some reason I like the idea of kind of hunting through eBay or at a record store. But this was one of those good finds that somebody had marked down for like 15 bucks. So I was really excited to pick it up. Obviously, really like the inside of this one, the gatefold. I actually really enjoy this one. I think this is one of their better put together ones of general releases. I don't have any of the FTD vinyls or records I'd like to get, so they're just really expensive. But this kind of gives me a reminder of that. It's also got the, oh no, this one doesn't have a little inner pamphlet. I thought it did. But this is what I picked up. Super excited about that one. Let me know in the comments too if any of you guys have any of these releases. I'm sure you do. I'm going to skip over that one because it's kind of a cool one that I picked up. I'm going to skip over that one too. There's some real gems in here that I was super excited to get, guys. This is one that I've seen in passing before. It's always usually priced really high, and I know it's not worth all that much. But this one I found on a package deal with eBay, and that also reminds me, I've got another one over here that I need to pull out. I'm not going to show it to you just yet. You might have been able to see it a little bit. I don't know. This one I got with another record, and I was happy about it. I think it was a 3-record set, and I'm trying to remember what else came with it. Maybe I can find it. Oh yeah, this one. Well, this one was in it too. Okay. You just helped me remind myself about some other ones that I didn't have. Okay. Again, this is one I'm sure you've seen at your local record store. You see at flea markets. That's usually either marked really high or really low and is kind of torn up. But it is the Elvis Legendary Concert Performances double LP. Basically, it's just a compilation from 1978 of some of the live performances from the already released shows. It's on the black RCA label. I'm not going to pull this one out just because it's not really anything special. I've listened to this one. I was actually really excited because this was like a good like shuffle of a lot of the live mixes. And let me know what you guys think. But as I played this, the quality of it's not that great, even though it's a little bit heavier vinyl. It's not that good sounding. There's some like really weird parts in it with some highs or lows. It just doesn't really. It's kind of got some tinny parts of it. I don't know. Maybe it's more of a budget line. Who knows? But that's that one. Benny, get down. Sorry, my dog's on the table. Benny, get down. Finally jumped down. Sorry about that. So this is one of the other ones that came with this set, which was Elvis, the first live performances. Yeah, it's even got a price sticker on it. So actually, this price sticker's from 1991. That's really funny. It's a 1982 pressing. This is actually, what is it? It's part of the Louisiana Hayride, I think. I have never really, recorded live at the Louisiana Hayride. Shreveport, Louisiana, 1955, 1956. You can obviously see I've been so excited. I haven't even really pulled it out yet. It's just one that I've kind of seen in passing before too, but noticed it as a part of this package and picked it up. So there's that one. There's a handful of ones like these. Mostly some of the early live performances, because I think around this time they weren't, I don't remember if they were owned by RCA yet or not. I don't even know if they still are. But it was always different labels. Like this label is the Music Works that owned this one at the time. And they might still, I don't know. But there's that one. It has this back cover. I don't know why I'd never liked this one, I think. Because I don't think I would like for someone to take a picture of me while I'm sleeping. So I can't imagine if Elvis were alive that he would have approved that picture, but who knows. Now, this is the one that I really wanted in this 3-record set. This is the whole reason why I made the bid. And I was actually really surprised. So $9 bid on eBay plus shipping, which shipping was fairly cheap. I was able to get all 3 of these LPs. And this was the one that I was really surprised about. So it was Rockin' with Elvis New Year's Eve 1976 in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. This is one of those shows that I have always loved, and I just desperately wish that either Bruce Jackson or Felton Jarvis would have secretly recorded without Elvis knowing. That way, the same performance would have happened, same energy, no nerves, because this is just freaking phenomenal performance. Such good songs. Some of my favorites in here are Big Boss Man, Gotta Love the New Year's Eve of Auld Lang Syne. It's got one of my favorite versions of Polk Salad Annie on it. And I love watching the final countdown to midnight footage because, I don't know, maybe it's because he had just gotten with Ginger Alden at this time. Maybe that there was a lot of new energy and excitement there. But again, this is just one of those bootlegs that everybody kind of wants, I think, to have in their collection, just as it's a pretty historic event. It's a cool, cool concert, cool bit of Elvis history. I was actually surprised the cover is in awesome condition, no ring wear, and the LPs are near mint. I was really surprised about that. It's got kind of a variation of the inner sleeves. It's not the printed ones that I've seen some of them have, but it's still the Spirit of America bootleg. Like I said, really great condition. Looks like it was never played and just kind of kept on the shelf. So, especially for $9 to get this and two others, which came out to, I guess, 5 LPs total because of two LP sets and the one single. That's one of those deals that you can't go wrong. Again, super excited. I had another copy of this once before, but it wasn't in the best condition. So I was super excited to get this one. Also, just as a side note, I've really been enjoying, I got the inner sleeves Invest in Vinyl off of Amazon. I'm really liking them. They're kind of like a knockoff of the MoFi ones. Here's another one. So I had a copy of this already. It's one of my favorite Elvis albums, but this was a sealed copy, and went ahead and opened it up because, again, I didn't have the best copy, and I wanted one, especially being sealed, that I love to listen to. So that is Elvis Today. Still in the shrink, still has a price sticker, and still has the hype sticker for TROUBLE. 1975. Again, really exciting. It's got the correct inner sleeve and the tan label. It had a little bit of scuffing from sitting in sealed for all these years, but not enough to affect the play at all. Again, flexible vinyl, tan labels, original pressing. Can't go wrong. This is just one of those albums that no matter what, I always like listening to from beginning to end. Obviously, there's better songs than others on it. Opens up really strong with TROUBLE. But I really like the song. Let me get this in here carefully. I really like the songs. And I Love You So. I know some people don't like that one. Shake a Hand is really cool. I especially like his live performance of that in 1975. One of the audience recordings you can hear. Obviously, Green Grass at Home. The Tom Jones cover is awesome. Bringing It Back is great. Fairy Tale, Pieces of My Life. The only one on here that I really could take or leave is I Can Help. I just think it's kind of a kitschy song, but that's just me. I even like Woman Without Love. I don't much like the lyrics on it, but I think it's kind of a haunting song. Here's one that I picked up. I never had an original US pressing of this album. I've had a UK pressing from 1972, but I never had a US pressing, and I was excited about this one. And that's the Elvis as recorded live at Madison Square Garden album. Finally have an original US pressing, and I know that because it does not have the number 2 variation here on the bottom. The sad part is it was listed on Discogs as, it's got the correct inner sleeve too. It was listed on Discogs as being a near mint cover and record. It's not. I would put it at like the sleeve at like very good plus, and like the record itself maybe at like very good, like a high very good. There's some like scratching on it. You might be able to see in the video. I don't know. But it's clean labels, bright orange, Dynaflex. Still, it's just until I can find another or even better copy of it, I'll take this one. Plus, I've got the 2012 double LP release of the album, but I really wanted a original US pressing. So, give you another shot of the outside the sleeve. Of course, just a badass show. Let me know what you guys think. Do you like the afternoon performance better, or do you like the evening performance like on this one? This is like one of those albums that I think should have gotten better treatment as far as like overall quality. And I think that with most of Elvis's 70s stuff, because to me, the 70s is the best era of Elvis. I don't know why. Like, I think all the theatrics of it, I think his performance levels, just the all-out energy, kind of doing more things that he wanted. I love the jumpsuits. I love the persona that he had at that time. And the music to me is just like blows out of the park. Of course, I love all eras of Elvis. But that's the one that's just like, that's Elvis in color to me, like the 1970s. I got this really cheap. I think it was actually 15 bucks on eBay. It's not in the greatest condition, but again, it's another variation of the album that I didn't have. And that was the 1956 Elvis Presley RCA, his first RCA album. Like I said, it's another variation of the one that I already had, which I'll go ahead and pull that out here for you. So my other one, my better copy, is brighter colors. And this is the actual like original first pressing copy that I have, the better of the two. Now that being said, both of the records, like the actual records themselves, so you can even see a difference in color. Both of the records themselves are in actually really good and listenable condition. But like I said, this cover is a little bit more messed up than this one. You can see this one's even brighter white than this one. But for 15 bucks, I mean, can't complain about that. I don't really want to open it out just because it is kind of delicate, but you can kind of see the label in there. I mean, this is just one of those that you search for and you hope to get at some point. Okay, now down to my last three that I was really excited about. This one, again, was just one of those finds on eBay that you always see, and you always see it going for a much higher price than what you want to pay. For some reason, I don't know why. Again, I don't know if people didn't see it or the algorithms were messed up, but I finally got an original US pressing in the shrink of Elvis Sings the Wonderful World of Christmas, okay? You might be thinking, okay, whatever, it's a Christmas album. Yes, I do love this album as it is. I love the music on it. But what I was really excited about was it still had the promo postcard with the 1971 picture included with it. And it's still in the shrink, and it's overall, I mean, easily near mint condition. The only thing I can see on it is I'm guessing that the original owner would probably I'm thinking, I don't even know if I want to pull this out of here, to be honest with you. I'll go ahead and do it. It'll be fine. Maybe I don't. Maybe I don't want to do it because it's got the sticky thing on it. I'm thinking that the original owner probably, yeah, I'm just going to leave it in here. Guys, it makes me nervous, especially when I have like good finds like this. I don't want to mess them up. I want to leave them the way that they are. Of course, I want to listen to them. I'm going to do that, but I don't want to mess up I wish, I like these resealable ones, but I'm going to get some different ones that don't have the sticky on the, like the pull tab or whatever. Let's get this back in. Haha. Okay. Sorry. Trust me, it is the original orange RCA label. I don't know if you can tell up there, but I think somebody cut off the promo sticker. But it's still in the shrink. It is a near mint, never played version of the record. There's not a blemish on it, and of course, it's got the included photo, which again is in near mint. Like no ding corners. It looks like it was just sitting inside, and that's actually where I found it was inside of the sleeve. So. Super excited about that. It doesn't have the sticker showing it's a reissue. It's on the left side of the album instead of the right. I know once they switched over in that same year, a lot of them went towards the right. Heavy vinyl. Super excited. Okay, down to the last two, which are also really exciting ones. So I will start with this one. This one I found for about $15 to $20 on eBay. And I think new it's going for $30, so I saw it as a good deal. And plus, I really wanted to check out, I didn't have any of these releases yet, and I wanted to see what the sound quality was like on the record, and that was the Music on Vinyl release from Elvis in Memphis, one of my absolute favorite Elvis records, and overall recording sessions at American Sound. This one is number 603, as you can see by there. They do a really good job of replicating the album covers. I went ahead and took the sticker off. It had the original baggie with it, but it was all kinds of messed up. So I went ahead and took the original sticker off and put it on the album jacket itself. And one thing I do like about music on vinyl is that they do the high gloss type of jacket. It's got some bending on the sleeves. You know, probably someone wasn't the most careful with it, but it's in really great shape. So it's got the label right there. What was it? How many were produced? 2,000. 100 gram on yellow vinyl. And that's one thing I was super psyched about too. This is one color of vinyl that I don't have, especially when it's not translucent. I thought it just looked super freaking cool. I like it a lot. Some of them you can tell it wasn't the cleanest. Inside the vinyl are some black specks. I mean, but overall though, it's just such a freaking cool pressing. Heavy, got good weight, no flex. They do a great job of replicating the label, except just putting music on vinyl on it. Let me know again, what do you guys think of the music on vinyl pressings? Do they sound good to you? Are you happy with their overall quality? I've been trying to figure out if I want to buy the Elvis on Stage Friday Music version. That is the blue and black speckled vinyl. Or if I want to do the music on vinyl, which is the red translucent. And I'm wanting to choose more for the sound quality more than the color. Although I do lean more towards the blue and black. I was just watching Ed with the King's Court video about the music on vinyl version, and you know, when he did his live and showed the comparison between the two, he says that the Friday music sounds better. So I'm almost half tempted to lean that side, but you know, I can't really tell. But you guys let me know. Now, last find, and this one I was really excited about because this is one that's really difficult to find. And when you do find it, it's pretty freaking expensive. This is another one that I just randomly saw on eBay. I actually started sweating when I saw it because I was super excited about it. Jumped on it, paid $30. I've seen it go for 100. I've seen it go for 150. I'm sure there's been even lower than that and kind of swung a lot in between. But this one is from Elvis in Memphis. This is the Friday Music release of this album. You can tell that because they used a different variation of RCA Victor here at the top that was not like the original, which had the just Victor stereo, and even the original pressings have that. I don't really know why they did that. You can also tell because it's got the Friday logo, Friday Music logo here at the top. It is a gatefold, which I think that Friday Music has that over music on vinyl, even though they get kind of not really creative with their gatefolds. Awesome condition of record. There's a spine there. Yeah, guys, I was super excited about this one. Someone had posted on there with a bunch of other Friday Music stuff, and this was the one that I really wanted. So they do it a little bit differently. They went with kind of the earlier 60s RCA Victor label that's black with the dog, instead of going with the original, you know, orangish color. This one sounds phenomenal. That's what's hard. Like, they both sound really good. The music on vinyl and this one. I need to compare them side by side again just to see which one's a little bit better. But yeah, of course, it's got great songs. I mean, you guys know this album. This is a Elvis fan favorite album. But again, was super excited because it was a Friday Music copy. It seemed like within this past year, I had never really heard of Friday Music before, or maybe heard of it, but never really was able to pick them up, and then found great deals, and then was able to get some. So I really enjoyed it. I think it's just an incredible album. I'd like to get Speaker's Corner version of this album. I would love to get a MoFi, Mobile Fidelity version of this album. If you guys have one of those, you might be willing to trade for something. Let me know. I'd like it to be in pretty good shape because I want to listen to it. Also, I'm looking for a record right now from 2014, and it's pretty pricey, or it gets up there. It kind of fluctuates every now and then. But I'm looking for Elvis recorded live on stage in Memphis, the 2014 4 LP version. If any of you guys have that out there, or you know a good lead to find one at a good price, let me know. Comment below. But yeah, as always, it's good to be back on here checking in with you guys. Hopefully you guys still enjoy these videos or like to see. I know I like looking at other people's collections just because it fuels that habit in me. But here you go. I hope you guys are having a wonderful week so far. Hope you had a good weekend. Hope you guys are staying safe and healthy. And until next time, I will see you later. Thanks. Bye-bye.